Watch for a green one, this time down. Off and racing, good even start at the front. Bit of bounce around, but getting into the race lead, it's Cody O'Connell. Can they run him down from the front of the field as they go round the western corner and down the main straight for the first time? Cody O'Connell is the race leader. We've got a bit of a problem there with one car. The wheel has come off and he cannot get it onto the infield, and again that's car number 4, and Dan Mose has had a shocker here tonight. If it can go wrong, it has gone wrong. Outside the witch's hat, as we said, Cody O'Connell in charge of the restart. Behind him is Michael Butcher and then Rob Hamilton. Off and racing in the restart as the green one is shown, and Cody O'Connell careers away. They're all closing up a bit behind the Rob Hamilton car 11. One on the outside there is Dan Mose in the 4 car as they go down the main straightaway. No change to the front positions at the moment, but Dan Mose is the one thinking about an outsider on Rob Hamilton as they go round the western corner and head down the main straightaway once again. Race leader is Cody O'Connell to the better of Michael Butcher. Back then we go to Rob Hamilton, who's in battle there with Dan Mose. And Mose goes to the outside down the main straight, but it doesn't work. Under the control tower, car number 11, Rob Hamilton, coming under plenty of pressure to hold on to his position. Number 3, meanwhile, Cody O'Connell doing it easily out in front. Back behind him is Michael Butcher. 11 is still there in 3rd. That's Rob Hamilton. Getting it high on the boards this time was Dan Mose, but he gets it back online as they head towards the western corner where Rob Hamilton drifted a little high, but closed the gap as they came under the control tower yet again. And car 4, Dan Mose, is the one. Now he's down on the inside of the Hamilton car as they go round the western corner, and will keep him up high down the main straight, and that's what he needed to get himself through into position number 3. Now he's got Michael Butcher in his sights as they head around the western corner. While this is happening, Cody O'Connell has bolted out the front. Michael Butcher to the better of Dan Mose. Then we've got Rob Hamilton in front of car number 9, Ryan Harris. But our race leader down the main straightaway, Cody O'Connell, has got probably the length of the main straight at the moment over position number 2, Michael Butcher, who's got a couple of cars closing in on him. The first one of those is Dan Mose, and we've got a yellow one. Got a car number 91 parked across turn number 4. That's Dan Mose. Next one through would be Rob Hamilton. Green one, we're off and running from turn number 4. Cody O'Connell, Michael Butcher. Next one through is Dan Mose. Behind him is Rob Hamilton, and then we've got Ryan Harris. That's the way they go round the western corner as Rob Hamilton again drifting high on the racetrack under the control tower. A bit of biff and barge between 2nd and 3rd. As around the outside goes Dan Mose. We'll wait and see as they head down the main straightaway. This time Dan Mose is in 2. Back behind him now is Michael Butcher, and they're trying to run down our race leader, Cody O'Connell. So car 4, Dan Mose is the man on a mission in this one. Has dropped off Michael Butcher right now. Car number 11 would be the next one. That is Rob Hamilton to the better of Ryan Harris as they put another lap down round the western corner, and Cody O'Connell is the race leader, but car number 4, Dan Mose, is closing in on him as O'Connell hits a big rut. Mose up the inside and will go into the race lead. So a big rut in the racetrack has given Daniel Mose the race lead. Right flag out, 1 to go. He drifts a little wide. Up on the inside of him comes O'Connell again. Western corner for the final time. Dan Mose drives away down the main straightaway and will take the checkered flag from Cody O'Connell. Back then we go to Michael Butcher in front of Rob Hamilton and Ryan Harris. Well, again, right at the end of the event, our race leader Cody O'Connell found a big hole in the racetrack. The thing bounced in the air and allowed Dan Mose to find some racing room down on the inside and was able to take out the Wingless Sprint feature race. So feature races coming right down to the line, and Dan Mose, car number 4, was in there, wouldn't give it away, and got himself to a win. Put your hands together, folks, as he drives away with the checkered flag and a good win. Dan Mose, yes, down the back straight with the checkered flag. And a good feature race win in the Wingless Sprints as the Mod Lights roll out for what will be a fascinating feature race.